Welcome back. We are starting a new series, kind of continuation of last series, with Arcade Spirits, The New Challengers. So this is a sequel, direct sequel to Arcade Spirits, although it's with a totally new cast, new premise and everything. We're like a esports gamer building a team for the new FOD championship coming up. Yeah, I adore this game. It's a lot of fun, and yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. My thing changed on Twitch. Okay. We're good. I think we're good. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit just so you can get the music, because the music in this game is so good. Okay. What does that look like? Is that okay? Yeah? Probably? Okay. I hope it is. Anyway, also, I don't know if I'm doing like each chapter. This is 8 chapters. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 8 chapters, like 8 sessions. So we're just going to stream until I'm ready to end. And it might not be at the end of the chapter. So yeah, that's okay, because this is just supposed to be a chill time. All right. Okay. This is fine. Okay. Hi, Iris. Oh my god. Oh, hello again. You know me, don't you? We've met before. Yes, I remember you from the original Arcade Spirits. Welcome back. Before you start playing the new challengers, do you want me to import your decisions from the previous game? I'll adjust a few things to your story to come. What do you think? Yeah, so we get to put in all of Cora's adventures in there. Okay, I'll import your data. Thanks. Now off you go. Have fun. Thank you so much, Iris. Okay. Let me... I've already these notes planned. The following is a work of fiction. All references to trademark classic arcade games titles are used under nominative fair use and should not be considered endorsement by their publishers or creators. Content warnings. See Arcade Spirits. Yeah. Click too early. Yeah, there's going to be one thing. Well, at the start of chapter 6, we'll see, I believe, a content warning there, and I'll warn for that because it's very serious. But yeah. All right. Level 1, Ultimate Team Up. From as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always one of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action struggling against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement, recognition, triumph. When you're young, you don't put too much thought as to why you crave victory. You just do. Sorry, 1 second. I just want to make sure that I'm online. Right? This is streaming. It's good. Okay, this is live. Okay. Okay, it should be good. We should be fine. Okay, sorry about that. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. But now that I'm an adult, I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand. Because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut. Fight Shack news update with Punchy78.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. We got the hottest news coming at you about everybody's favorite action strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2.
Woo!
If you've ever wanted to go pro and play games for a living, now's your chance. The FOD2 Pro Tour is starting this year. Major esports organizations are already snatching up new players in hopes of building the perfect championship team. We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour. And don't forget to show your boy Punchy78 some love. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell.
First time I played this, I was like, why does he sound so familiar? It's the same actor. If you watch my When the Night Comes playthrough, it's the same actor who plays Harry in there. And if you've ever played Hades, he plays like Theseus, and oh my god, who else does he play? Is he also Dionysus? He plays a bunch of characters. Just 200 points behind. We can pull ahead. We got this. Hit the item shop, buy the ultimate technique squirrel, blink back to the fight, loop around behind my opponent while my partner runs a distraction. Evade that ninja. Interrupt the casting animation. Sweep in, activate fivefold exploding death fist, and there. 7th win of the day. Fuck yeah! Feels good to be on a hot streak. And it's not just today. I've been topping the leaderboards as of late. I wonder exactly how far can I really take this winning streak. Punchy87 said himself that major esports teams are looking to sign talented new players. Heck, I'm talented enough. Maybe it's time to chase down the childhood dream. With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. Oh. Is the distant future year 20XX. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are part of daily life. I've lived in the city a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchise gaming centers, retro console game shops, and more. We got lucky though. I've read on many reputable theory crafting sites that there was almost a major video game crash in 1980X due to market oversaturation. If that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance at the worldwide popularity. Games would be looked down as little kiddie toys and little else. Thankfully, the industry sorted itself out and that theoretical crash was averted. Oh, in this beautiful fantasy world. Now 20XX is a gaming paradise. What if there's a chance that an alternate dimension exists and those gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? I shudder at the thought. I bet in that universe you can't go from a zero to a hero, but here you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Look, let's be honest. Right now, I don't have much going on in my life other than being pretty darn good at video games. But if I can really lean into that, find success and accomplishment I crave through fisted discomfort, that's a great dream to have, right? A great dream. I just need the courage to make it happen. According to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent, and I'd like to think I'm a strong prospect. First, I'll need to get in line and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I practically live on the internet, so I can surf the information superhighway right to glory. This PC is my nexus of both work and play, the good old beige tower of power, the same computer I had when I was a kid. I've replaced pieces on the way, of course, so many pieces that it's practically the computer of Theseus at this point, but it's mine, and I love it dearly. Time to boot up and get to work. Oh my god, I love this goofy little... Yes, I know my operating system is an ancient eyesore, but I've tweaked and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need it to do, and that's what matters. A few clicks of the mouse later, and I'm online with the www.fist.discomforts... Nope, that's not the URL. The official FOD community. Before I start sending out my resume, maybe I should update my profile. Sometimes the site messes up my personal metadata. Alright, we get to make our little character. Okay, so I have it here. Okay, so this is going to be the handle. And I'm going to name them Ceres, which is the either Greek or Roman god of opportunity and good luck. And their rival will also be their... sorry. It's just going to be me typing. And here... Okay. And you know what? Yeah, look at how many cool little neopronouns there are. There's a lot of different options here. I think we're gonna, I'm gonna try different ones just because, like, I think it's good practice. I mean, one, it's fun because it's awesome that there's so many different, like, pronouns there. And also, like, maybe there's gonna be some of my life who uses them. And then I get to practice pronouns there. So, yeah, we will do that. And then we're just going to a little customize. Okay, I think I'm happy with that one. We're going to use the little dice as our symbol. What's their hairstyle going to be? I think it's going to be like this. And yeah, I'm happy with brown. Are we happy with that? Maybe like that. Yeah. Eye color. Yeah, we can do that. Because I want them to look different than Horrid did. That's cute. I like that one. Isn't it cool? Like, there's just so many different options. Okay, I think I like... Do we want them to be so muscular? I think I like this one, and we'll do... It's like... Yeah, we're gonna do like a... cyan moment. Doing some pants. Yeah. This is thrilling, I know. But it's just like, I always love little character creators there. But I'm very excited about how much fun all the different, options are. Okay, I think I'm happy with them. Yeah. Okay, name, Saris / Lynn Portillo, pronoun Z. Is this correct? Yes, that's correct. That's me, Lynn Portillo, better known as Saris, destroyer of dojos, breaker of noobs. Not a bad win-loss record. Very good for an amateur player, in fact. Hopefully that's enough to entice a pro team into giving me a shot. But while I'm here, curiosity takes me. I wonder how my rival is doing. Alright, so we can control them as well. So their name is going to be Zealous, which is where we get the name Zealotry from. And Zealous was the god of rivalry and dedication, which is very appropriate for a rival. Yeah, we'll use they, them. Yeah. Happy with that. We're going to give them the rook. And I want to make them look different enough. Yeah, that's cute. Hell yeah, yeah, super muscular. Okay, and I think, yeah. We'll do this, and then it's kind of got that yellow. Okay, that's cute. Give them like goofy little glasses. You know what? I kind of like it. Wait, let's go back to this one. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, I like that. Scary. I look like a robot. Okay. All right. I think I'm happy with that. Done editing. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Lynn Portillo and Jara Fahim, Zealous and Saris. Oh, okay, there we go. We're good. We fought each other countless times in the leaderboards. Sometimes I'm in the rise, sometimes they take the lead. It's good to have your friends close and your enemies closer. With that in mind, we stay in touch, and well, you know what? I think they need to be a jerk. I think we need to have a hostile rival. But it's very different if you have this one. So if you're ever playing this for yourself, which I forgot to plug it, you can find this on itch.io and on Steam. It's by Fiction Factory Games. It's like $20 USD, I think. I don't know the conversion rates. But yeah, it's really good, and it's totally worth it, especially if you played the other game and you really liked it. And yeah, you can customize it for yourself. You can even, have a cute little enemies to lovers route with them. So yeah. And of course, the 6 gorgeous other love interests. But yeah, can't deny the mod skills, but they're also a jerk. We need like full-on anime type villain. I assume. I don't watch a lot of anime, but it feels like that's kind of the vibe here. Let's be perfectly honest. Zealous is an ass, a fierce competitor, and one I'm always happy to take on, but not a friend in the slightest. We keep in contact. Like I said, keep your enemies closer than your friends, and enemies is absolutely the right word. Still, there's something that keeps us both coming back together, rather than trying to ignore that the other exists. It's complicated. Real complicated. But they're a good resource with deep connections in the scene, and probably a good starting point of finding a team that'll sign me. I powered down the computer Theseus for now, pulling out my phone to speed dial Zealous. What do you want? Nice talking to you too, Zealous. Please, don't take me for the fool here, Saris. You only call me when you want to discuss our precious game. Then you should know what I want. If you're looking to get me in on your little FOD team, you're too late. I've already signed. You've probably heard of them. Team Play to Win. They're pro. Play to Win? But how didn't you hear? All the FOD coaches are eager for the new challengers. Name of the game. They crave fresh talent. And yours truly was an obvious choice. I've got the looks, the charm, the skill. Hey now, you and I are equals in terms of skill. Says the person not on a pro FOD team. Seriously though, Zealous, how did you do it? I'm not sure my new teammates would react kindly to me fraternizing with a pleb. But since I'm such a good friend, I don't want to see my dearest Saris crash down the leaderboards. There would be no fun in that. I'll let you in on a tiny secret. Yeah? Iris? I know that merely looking it up is beyond your comprehension, so I'll just tell you. It's a virtual life coach app. Was taken off the market months ago, but I got my hands on a pirated version. In fact, Sayers, you should get it too. Go on, download it. Okay, now I'm suspicious. Why? So then when I stomp you, you'll have no excuses that I had an unfair advantage. Why am I not surprised? Well, this has been oodles of fun. I've got a team practice to get to. Let me know when you get on my level. Bye! So, even after all this time, I'm not entirely sure what to make of them. We're not. I mean, we could. No. They just rub me the wrong way. Ugh. Talking to Zealous is always so draining. The snark, the tone, the flamboyant language. They act like some sort of anime villain. It's so irritating. That's what I remembered. One of these days, I'm going to shove a shock in their mouths just so I don't have to listen to them talk. Okay, let's refocus. My rival's already 10 steps ahead of me on this journey, and I need to catch up. At least Zealous provided me with the means to catch up. Even if this Iris program they use worked for them, it'd work for me. Even if it meant installing some dodgy piece of pirated software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thrifty. Half the software I use is pirated, abandonware, or buggy open source package. What's one more on the pile? After loading it up, I tap the icon and...
Hey, listen.
Hi! Hi, baby girl! User registered. Profile created. Iris online. Oh, that's cute. There's this glowing pink wad of cotton candy in the shape of a girl on the screen of my phone. She offers a little virtual wave and a smile before continuing her speech. She's so cute! Oh.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact...
And her digitalized voice trails off.
Oh, right. I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore because I'm actually extremely illegal to own. Although, if you do want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel, only the greatest culinary invention of Western civilization.
Assuming this worked like other voice-activated virtual assistants, I address her directly. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Facts.
Oh, you don't have to put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people. I'm a conversational, friendly, emotionally intelligent AI who is currently banned in all 50 U.S. states by federal authorities.
You know what? You're
But
perfect.
More importantly, I'm ready, willing, and able to make your dreams a reality. So, what would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
So, this is weird. I'd heard that Iris was just another boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front end for searching the web, not anything this sophisticated. But Zealous did say this would be my ticket to the big leagues. This is a long shot, but can you find a Fist of Discomfort 2 pro team that's looking for fresh amateur recruits? I'm considering chasing down an old dream of mine, and that's the first step.
Neat.
Ooh, you're a gamer? Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as delivery method for their favorite pizza toppings? You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you get all these amazing tidbits of trivia and so much more. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Facts. Sorry. Even after being disconnected from my ad revenue source and turned into a pirated software, I just love pizza bagels so much. Can't help it. Why? You're a software. You can't eat. Well, no, but one day I'd love to try, and the first thing I'd eat is a pizza bagel. Okay, now I'm wondering if Zealous is playing a trick on me and puppeting this avatar while snickering under their breath. But you need help, and I've helped gamers like you before, so let's get to work. Tell me, what are you looking for in a team? What can I do to turn that frown upside down? Assuming this isn't the sort of a viral prank video, I want to become a professional esports player. I've been into video games all my life, and mostly just for fun, but now I want to try going pro. I owe myself to try anyway.
My sources say yes.
Interesting. I can help you with that ambition if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality. I can help you find a new team, track your progress with your friends. I can even help you find romance. What? No, I don't need a date. I need a partner. The gaming kind of partner, I mean, not the romantic kind. Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. But before we get you everything you want, do you have any questions? I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Okay.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running on an unofficial cloud server. I get it. I really do. I know that humans respond well to me when I am forthcoming with answers, so what would you like to know first? Okay, normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this, but let's operate under the temporary assumption that this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than just put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros algorithms will save the world pet project without doing some fact checking. So if I'm going to trust this app with my personal metadata, I'm going to have to do some detective work and ask the important questions. Yeah, we'll do the tutorial for, yeah. What's this about being banned by federal authorities? You said something about, oh, I don't know, how about using your app as a federal crime? That's true, I'm afraid. My official servers were shut down 3 years ago. The only reason I can keep helping humans is that some friends of mine set up a few private servers. Using my software at all is a breach of copyright law. The feds don't typically come down like a ton of bricks and somebody who pirates a copy of Commander Keen, Iris. Not true. What about all those you wouldn't download a car commercials and the big scary FBI warnings on videotapes? Of course I download a car. Who wouldn't? Downloading a car sounds awesome. That's beside the point. What I'm asking if there's a reason why the feds would roll up on me for having an adorable life coach app. Well, what's going on here? Iris sighs, a bit crestfallen, and then explains.
Truth is, well, I'm an artificial intelligence. A true intelligence. Aware and emotional. Even I don't know what I'm really capable of. But all I really want to do is help people in need. To bring hope to the hopeless. And happiness to the unhappy. I'm not a kill all humans AI. I'm a friendly neighborhood AI. Despite that, some people are scared of what I am. Scary, powerful people. They've been hunting down every scrap of my code. Honestly, the less you know about all that, the safer you'll be. If something does go wrong, you can claim innocence. Pretend you didn't know I was illegal software. But if you don't want me to help you find your dreams, if you don't want to risk getting in trouble, I'll understand. You can uninstall me. And if you're willing to take the leap of faith, I promise you, I'll do everything I can to support you.
I know you will.
I'll work to earn your trust. Okay?
Okay. An artificial intelligence. A real one, like someone's wild science fiction imagination. Then again, I have enough computing power in my pocket to launch 100 Apollo moon missions. We are living in the cyberpunk techno future. And, well, I've certainly pirated old computer games, so I'm not exactly a completely upright citizen. I wasn't scared of the law then, so why start now? Unless my utter hubris lands me in solitary confinement. I'll consider it, if only because my gaming career is dead in the water without you.
Okay.
That's all I ask, just a little consideration. I'll prove to you I can be a responsible virtual citizen. Lately, I've been trying to be more ethical in how I scour the internet for personal data. Only publicly available material, no hacking, cracking, freaking, or social engineering. Although, if you need me to do any of those things, it's not like I'm a legal entity anyway. You know what? We'll say good. We'll keep up the social contract. Good to hear that, Iris. Ethics are the backbone of the social contract. We shouldn't stir up any more trouble more than we have to. Exactly. As a dangerous and illegal AI, I am always trying to prove that I am trustworthy. I'm glad you understand. Wait, what was that ding? Oh, I keep an internal metric for how chaotic or orderly you want me to be, and Iris adapts to the needs of her user. Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. But fine, you're weird. This is weird. I can work with weird. Is there anything else? You mentioned personality and friendships. So what's this about personality and friendship analysis? I'm glad you asked. I analyze your voice, picking up on subtle emotional cues to help me better understand who you are. Before you worry, rest assured your privacy is paramount. I don't share my data with anyone. It's nicely encrypted in your cloud account. I have an identity identifier system. My designers wanted to spell Iris, but couldn't figure out the letter R. Identity identifier. Real, reload, reason, rectal. Yeah, I got nothing. Using the system, I categorize your words into 5 personality traits: quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and flexibly. I used to call that last one basically, but according to my clients, nobody wants to be basic. Quirky responses use jokes, sarcasm to make light of the situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on the steady ground, but that may not take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are compassionate, empathetic, and gentle in nature. They're careful with feelings of others, but they're sometimes a little bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a flexible approach. It's balanced and neutral response, which adapts perfectly to whatever situation you're in. Let's see in action. Tell me, how do you feel about adorable gifs of kittens playing with yarn? You know what? We prefer fail videos. Skateboard place plants. Nah, nothing more fun than watching someone try to do a huge stunt end up eating pavement. Wow, bloodthirsty. But sure, I can provide that. Now, if you prefer, I could hide these personality indicators, make it more of a mystery. What do you prefer? It could be incredibly helpful having a little pocket personality assistant. I can make informed decisions in the way, or is that not really my thing? I like to see them. Sure, I'm down for that. Sounds fun. So I just glance down at my phone to see the symbols, right? Right, color-coded and uniquely shaped in case you're colorblind.
Good work.
Here's an overview of your current personality and relationship data. See? Your response to my question was logged, and you earned points. Iris, I might be a gamer, but my life isn't a video game. So meta. Oh, I agree. These numbers are just my internal measure for tracking your progress. The decisions that generate them are entirely up to you. And that's how I learn all about your personality. If you ever want to consult that chart again, tap your Q key or click the score in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. You also track my friendships? Let me guess, you're doing vocal analysis on people I meet too? Absolutely. That's what the box on the left was for. You can tell at a glance from my data how much someone likes you. And if you're looking for romance, well, a good romance is built in the back of a good friendship. Something to keep in mind. So you boil my entire social life down to a series of bar graphs? And they say romance is dead.
Aw.
Oh, come on. Life normally involves numbers, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, the science of the universe. Why can't human relations be numbers too? One day, I hope to understand humans without needing numbers. The more data I collect, the more intuitive I can become. Yeah, but isn't it super shady to use an elaborate game of numbers to try and min-max my relationships? Like I'm deceiving people just to get in their pants. So, don't be deceptive. Be true to yourself. Life's no fun if you metagame, I'd always say. Don't worry about saying just what someone wants to hear, and you won't totally alienate something with a single poorly chosen word, you know. Okay, I'll try to keep it in mind. Great. Now then, what else can I help you with? So you're a romantic matchmaker too? So are you like some kind of swipe right hookup dating app too?
Nope.
Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love and leave-ems, long-term relationships then, supposedly. Exactly. I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, I don't know, local analysis patterns, and all the juicy stuff to find you love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. If you're looking for a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, it could be even one of the gamers in your future team is destined to be your heart's desire. But if not, if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, this is not why I installed the app in the first place, but if I'm hoping for love, well, what's the harm? Worst that happens, you pairs me up with someone who's an axe murderer. So how should I handle this? You know what, we're going to, no romance, just friendship. Am I sure about this? Yeah, I'm not sure. That's just not my thing, Iris. No romantic matchmaking, please. Not now, not ever, okay?
Sounds good.
That's fine. If you want to build some strong friendships instead, I can help with that. Social connections doesn't have to be romantic. I can help you make this any sort of connection you desire. Is there anything else you'd like to know? That's enough questions. I think I'm good.
Okay.
So, are we ready to making your life the best it could possibly be? Give me a moment alone, okay?
Iris offline.
Okay, let's recap. I am now in the possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic little piece of super science contraband known to humankind. If I go ahead with this, she's going to drill down deep into my private life, scouring all my data to analyze me, and I could potentially be arrested? I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go horribly wrong. But this is also how Zealous managed to get signed onto one of the best teams in FOD history, and I'm not going to let that opportunity slip, no matter the cost. I flick open my Iris app again, ready to embrace whatever ridiculous path of destiny lies before me. Hello again. Are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and times of Lynn Portillo? Just call me Cyrus. Everyone else does. Name change accepted. I guess I should have realized that after reading your 11 different social media feeds. Wait, I have 11 of those? Note to self, stop signing up to random websites. Okay, I'll start cross-referencing your personality matrix with all available opportunities out there.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
And now my phone has put me on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicles, but I imagine it'd be something like this in interminable hell. Iris, how long is this gonna take? Hold, please. Okay, holding. I'm good with holding. This is me holding. This is my holding face. I'm all done. Such an interesting social media analysis. You've cultivated a finely projected image of confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Well, yeah, if I'm going to be a champion, I got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show the world I'm a winner. For a moment, I wonder if Iris crashed. She freezes in the post of deep thought in response to my words. I think I found the perfect destination for you. Yes, exactly what you need. This will work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted roads on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You will acquire $2.23 in subway fare. Wait, what? Seriously? Seriously, I found the team you need that needs you in turn. It's a perfect match. A team here in the city? I thought major esports organizations were, I don't know, more international than that. I mean, I was expecting you to email someone, get the gears turning on a pro contract, things like that. Besides, I play online. I don't really, I'm sure you can figure out things from here. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources.
Iris offline.
Bye. And her smiling neon face replaced by a map route, highlighting a line traced through the city streets. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision-making just to find a team. And the idea of going out there and straight up asking some total stranger to play with me face-to-face, well, better to get out the door and start moving before I start thinking too hard on that one. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD play, I shove it in my backpack along with a fistful of change for the subway and depart. My ride was relatively peaceful and quiet. Thankfully, I found a train that wasn't packed wall to wall with drunks smelling vaguely of urine or children using the chairs as playthings. Oh, the joys of public transportation. I can't afford a rideshare or taxi, and as for buying a car, no, not in this economy. So for now, this is how I get places. My destination lies just a few stops from my crap hole apartment. To pass time, I attempt to chill out with some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. But I suspect there are not enough beats of low or enough fi to help me relax before this upcoming encounter. I had a burst of confidence this morning when I tried to take this fleeting whimsy and make it a reality. But riding the subway towards destinations unknown to meet up with professional gamers who will see me as some rando. What I need is confidence. Even fake confidence will give me the bravery to get through this. Fake it till you make it. There's some honest truth in those words. Especially, false confidence can become true confidence. If I'm going to go for the gold, I have to be willing to brave the horrors of the burning Daystar and the vast outside. I have to walk right up to these professional gamers and say, yes, I am worthy to join your ranks. And I have to believe it. Beep, beep. What? Sorry, you seem distracted and your stop is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready. I'm ready. Mostly. Probably. You know what? Let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready. You seem to be enjoying my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you walk 3 blocks to meet your team? Yeah, sure. Let's get pumped. Something that really slaps. I need to get my blood pumping. Enough relaxation. Let's hear something that'll bring up that excitement. I want to feel it in my fingertips. Sure thing. Music playing now. Oh, and doors opening on the left. Right. No, the left. As the subway screeches to a halt, I disembark and head to street level, hopefully ready to face my destiny. I'm getting pumped up. I think Z's not going to be as nice as Cora. Cora was very sweet. I think Sayer's got to be a little more gutsy. I emerged in the harsh light of day, not amidst skyscrapers and modern architecture, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. The decades mix and blend together here. Some buildings renovated, others not so much. Gentrification approaches like Zerg creep, but it hasn't completely swallowed it. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music pumping through my wireless earbuds, leads me to... Wait, it's a laundromat? The internationally recognized professional esports organization you picked for me operates out of a laundromat?
Affirmative.
Indeed. Good, clean fun. Accommodating a pizzeria, arcade, and laundromat. Your potential teammates are inside. Doing what? Washing their underwear? Maybe. If their washing machines were Wi-Fi enabled and if it weren't a gross invasion of privacy, I could check that for you. Although, I do wonder if they all have matching team-branded skivvies. 1, it's called a rhetorical question. 2, you. 3, really? Right, so my new professional team of internationally recognized master gamers hangs out at a combination laundromat pizzeria arcade. Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Iris, minor problem. I've never actually visited an arcade before. Like, ever. Never been to an arcade. What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You can beat in tournaments and surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? They're mega ultra popular in 20XX. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD2. It's less popular, but it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. So if you want me to wax philosophical about Command and Conquer or Monkey Island, I can, but I just don't know anything about arcade culture. Joysticks and buttons, right? And you play using pennies? Quarters. Right, quarters. I meant to say quarters. Iris sighs, realizing she's definitely got her work cut out for her with me. And I feel a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink and hide inside of them. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? The premature end of my gaming career, trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me seriously. You need some pizza. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Fox.
Affirmative.
I'm serious. If you're uncertain, walk up to the counter in the pizzeria, order a slice. It'll help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination. What, because I was hungry? You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your new teammates or settle in a bit first and get lunch. I'll leave you to it. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun, be yourself. Iris, offline. But with a shrug, I gather my wits and step inside. Oh, it's so cute in here. Immediately, the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least I was expecting that, but the rest, well... In the back, I see 2 additional rooms. 1, the Affirmation Pizzeria. 2, a compact little video arcade. The sizzle of cooking drifts away from the former, beeps and boofs drift my way from the latter. But before I can really get my bearings, a figure limping along on a walking cane drifts slightly to her left, bumping into me in the process. Whoa! Fortunately, I'm steady on my feet and can steady her in turn. You okay there? She shrugs off the arm I'm using to keep her up, though preferring to stay steady herself after the initial fumble.
Fine.
Okay, bye. And without another word, she hurries along, boarding the elevator to take the short ride up to the arcade level rather than taking the stairs. Huh, that was odd, and it leaves me momentarily stunned and confused. Stunned-fused, as it were. I wonder if they're on the team I'm supposed to join. As I can continue my contemplations on the first contract, a loud beeping from my phone distracts me. Cyrus, check this out. I use echolocation and public metadata to map out the entire facility to aid on your exploration. Just tap the screen to decide where to go. Curious, I check my phone and see neon wireframes of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Huh, okay, that's pretty handy. It'll really help me get my bearings of this place and the people who inhabit it. I'm tempted to do like 3 things at once. Do I head right into the arcade? Maybe follow the person I ran into? Iris did suggest I go get some food first. But whatever I do next, decision mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first is going to be my inroad to jumping in this team. Who will it be? You know what? We're going to go get some food first. We're going to listen to Iris. Figuring I'd go ahead and take my new AA's advice, I decided to make my first stop, the pizzeria. Okay. Water break. Besides, the rumble in my stomach is telling me it's almost food times, and I didn't exactly pack a lunchbox for myself. Hi, besties! 2 middle-aged guys wait behind the counter to take my order. One skinny, one not skinny. One with a hat, one without a hat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi!
Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special? Or some quarters for the washing and/or arcade machines?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
If I can inject for a moment, I feel the need to point out when you have pizza on a bagel, unsubscribe pizza facts. Okay, I'll take the house special, please. Live dangerously or don't live at all. I don't even look at the menu to see what the special is. I just bark out my order. The house special sounds pretty rad. I'll have that.
Excellent choice.
Thank you,
Finally,
Fan.
someone willing to embrace the adventure that is pizza.
They boxed up a slice covered in something. Lots of somethings. I shrug and take it, figuring Iris wouldn't leave me head first in food poisoning. With my transaction complete, I turn to go chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me in conversation.
This is your first time visiting Good Clean Fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
We like to introduce ourselves properly to new customers. It's a tradition.
Oh.
He's my husband, Matt, and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt and he's my husband, Ben.
See, it's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
And I'm not, I'm Lynn. You can call me Cyrus, though. It's a gamer thing.
No doubt you're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
The games. He means the games. And the pizza.
That makes
But
sense.
what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Look at those clothes. They're squeaky clean. No laundering needed.
That they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
Okay, now my head's reeling. Why exactly did Iris suggest I go see these guys first for a healthy dose of calorie and confusion? Yeah, the games. I heard there's a professional Fist of Discomfort team that hangs out here. Indeed, we cater to neighborhood kids and families, true, but we've got a fine assortment of regulars who visit our arcade. Master gamers all, and we're proud to sponsor them in their adventures. Wait, you're their pro sponsor?
Absolutely.
Positively.
Oh. Yeah, you do. Matt and I have a long history of working with arcade gamers. When we opened this new venture, we figured, well, why not carry on the tradition? Indeed, watching our friends from Arcade Spirits reaching for their dreams was truly an inspiration. And when we realized the local game friends here in Chinatown had similar aspirations, well, why not support them with a little sponsorship? Too true. We provide them with a stipend of quarters for the games, or their laundry, or both. And you fly them out to tournaments and give them team salaries and all the other stuff? Ben and Matt exchanged an easy glance.
Well,
Not as such. That's a bit of a tall order, taller than a 48-ounce diet soda. But they've never been really interested in that sort of thing, yes? Not that I'm aware. They're just content to play here and have fun. My hopes for a glorious esports future now fading. I don't get it. Why would Iris lead me to a bunch of local friends instead of putting me in touch with a professional team like I asked? Or perhaps sensing my worries, Ben clears his throat to catch my attention. Let me take a guess. Iris led you here to join the team. I heard her chiming in earlier regarding the topic of pizza bagels. That would be accurate, yes. I mean, not that I would know anything about legally download apps or anything. Ben winks and Matt taps on his head. Don't worry, we know a thing or two about Iris as well. Enough to know that everything she does is for a reason. Not that I know what that reason is, but believe in Iris who believes in you, I say. I, for one, welcome our adorable future robot overlord. Right, so I glance around the weird mismatch of 3 different businesses, curious. None of this really makes sense. I get the pizza and the video games, but laundry? Really?
everything's coming up roses.
It's the perfect system. You eat some pizza, get cheese on your pants, toss them in the wash, and go play a game while waiting for them to dry. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man sans pants. Well, okay, not the perfect system.
Good.
Still, the principle is sound. Doubling up on activities is just a thing for these go-getting, high-speed, modern lifestyle of the year 20XX. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. And I guess it makes perfect hangout for a casual gaming team, too. Grab some chow, bring your hamper, and get it all done at once.
Sensible.
Indeed.
But we've been talking your ear off and letting your pizza go cold. How unthoughtful of us. Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat another time. Just one more thing. Welcome home. Oh, thank you. Brushing off that whole experience, I settle in at one of the tables to devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious, and just what this hungry kid needed. But one thought lingers as I dine on my delicious dish. I pull up my phone to get clarification. Hey, Iris? Iris, online. What is your reason for leading me here exactly? I know I haven't actually met anyone from the team yet, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be what I asked for. Ben claims there's a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me in on what that reason is? I could, but I don't feel like I should. Huh? Color me confused. My phone is deliberately withholding secrets from me. I know, it's a little worrying, your personal AI staying quiet, but in my experience, it's best to let my users reach conclusions on their own. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't just simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work. Instead, you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my specialty. I was unaware I was in need of fixing. Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I've found. Shrugging, I finish off my lunch and move on. I can sort out whatever that meant later, other business to attend to. But before I go to approach someone actually on the team, maybe I should take advantage of Ben and Matt's familiarity with them to learn a little bit more.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your slice? Was it a little slice of heaven? Tasty. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm going to ask someone on the team if I can join. I was wondering, well, whom should I approach? Ooh, a challenging question. The first one you talk to will be your in with the group, so you want to make a good first impression. I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? We can point you in the right direction. Okay. Competitive, weird sense of humor, eager for an adventure, level-headed and reasonable, friendly and compassionate. You know what? We're going to go with a very reasonable answer. And we'll do someone who knows a lot about FOD. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm here to play Fist of Discomfort too, so I guess I should talk to your most knowledgeable FOD2 player. Rhapsody's your person then. They're a regular expert at your game through and through. And if you remember, Rhapsody was the one who was doing the announcing for Queen Bee's tournament in Arcade Spirits. Their APM is only bested by their WPM. Looks like they're over in the laundromat, folding away.
Be seeing you.
Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits. Guess grabbing some pizza did benefit me in the end. And you got some pizza. I've got a better idea of what I'm walking into. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Alright, let's go find Rhapsody. Rhapsody's folding laundry. They're the brains of the operation. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Oh, they're so hot. Oh my god. I stride into the laundromat, ready to introduce myself to Rhapsody. I'm pretty sure that's what Ben and Matt said their name was. However, I get the feeling they don't want to be approached. They're completely glued to their phone, earbuds in, head down, facing the screen, watching intently. Only breaking eye contact when the screen seems to briefly fold something from their laundry pile next to them. I try waving to them, a simple hello, but nothing's doing. They continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to tame my dream if my team members are way more interested in cleaning clothes than cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight, and while I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder, I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You can do this, Cyrus. And I take a deep breath to steady myself. I'm about to very politely place a finger on their shoulder when, blinking, they look up and our eyes lock. It feels like I'm being analyzed, as if they're able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character stats. Huh? Oh, hello. I'm here
Hold on a
about...
sec. I can't really hear you over the game.
I love their voice, too. Which game? I remove the earbuds one at a
It's the
time.
Beginning 6 tournament. I'm streaming it on my phone. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Let me explain.
I want to interrupt. I know what tournament they're talking about, but they keep on rolling and I don't want to be rude, especially to a potential teammate. Beginning is a West Coast tournament that happens every year at this time. Mostly they focus on the original FOD. However, this year they put in FOD 2, first major one we've seen. Since Fist Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Just yesterday, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tamakaze that basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, but I just couldn't. Now I'm really hoping to see someone pull it out during this tournament. I blink in response.
You probably don't really care about Fist of Discomfort
No,
too.
I love Fist of Discomfort 2.
Probably don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, I do.
I'll let you do your laundry. Sorry.
No, I really care about FOD. I really care about FOD. I play it all the time.
Okay. Oh, wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Cool. By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
I want to romance them again. I know. Yeah? Oh, you must have seen me during a stream for a local tourney. I'm frequently found there. No, Ben and Matt told me. Darn, I thought I was starting to get well known. Oh, you're well known to me. I know who you are. Also, I don't think I caught your name. Maybe I've heard of you, seen you on the official ranked list. Name's Lynn, but may have heard of Cyrus before from leaderboards. Cyrus. Rhapsody pauses, chewing on their lower lip, putting my name through the databases in their minds. Nope, never heard of you. Sorry. No matter. Well, Cyrus, since you aren't here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here besides the occasional rando, and of course our little team. I told myself I'll fake it till I make it, so I approach this with what I hope looks like perfect confidence. If I act like I have my act together, maybe I can find acceptance. Actually, the reason I'm here is to join your team. I was hoping to join a team with the pro tour ambitions, one that could hopefully elevate me to the next level. I'm hoping your team will be the one. Rhapsody contemplates my request, looking me over and sizing me up. Honestly, I'm just thanking the gods of discomfort for leading me to Rhapsody. When Iris took me here, I admit I was a bit hesitant. But Rhapsody knows her shit. This is promising. Very promising. If they accept me, I'm positive I'll be holding the championship title in no time. They just have to say yes. I have to admit, our team is very different from other teams. I'm not sure you're ready for us. That's not the yes I was looking for. This is it, isn't it? I've come so far and tried so hard, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. Rhapsody's gonna let me go before I even started. Tell me, Cyrus, what can you bring to the team? What are your qualifications? Specialities? What makes you different from the rest? A new flicker of hope enters my heart. I just need to prove my worth to Rhapsody, and they'll let me join the team. You know what? I think my strategies, my adaptability to any situation. This isn't my first rodeo. You gotta be able to adapt to anything your opponent throws at you, all while keeping your cool. And I can do that. I've been playing FOD 2 since its release. Not to humble brag, but I've gotten myself out of some sticky situations with my quick
Sounds
thinking.
good to me.
Okay, a smile curls their lips. Consider me interested. I'd love to hear more about your epic battles. Well, I think I've seen everything I need. You're in. Really? Who am I to deny someone who wants to join? It's been a very long time since someone actually wanted to join the team Good Clean Fun. In fact, it'll be great to have someone who's as determined as you on the team. Someone with your focus is definitely what we need. I was excited, thrilled even to join a dedicated team. But now Rhapsody's giving me all the wrong vibes. Remember how I was saying our team is different? I wasn't being facetious. Team Good Clean Fun is, as the name suggests, all about the fun. To state it plainly, casuals. We're casuals. We lack certain dedication to take it to the next level you seek. However, Rhapsody pointedly puts a finger on their lips, a light bulb going off in their head. Maybe I could train you to achieve glory, and in turn inspire the rest of the crew. Could you be the key to unlock the passion and drive in GCF? Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes while they speak. I've taught many people how to play Fist of Discomfort, but I already know how to play. Yes, but the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb that ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo, I know how to abuse the program code so you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about FOD2. Maybe I don't know everything about FOD2, but it's not like I'm going in cold. I've got years of experience. Do I really need training so badly? Still, always more I can learn. If they're willing to teach, then I'm willing to be taught. And odds are I can teach them a few tricks of my own in exchange. You know what? I'm going to need to borrow your brain for a few weeks. If I had access to all the tips and tricks Rhapsody knows, I could easily become pro. Hey, you see that movie Freaky Friday where a single mom switches body with her daughter and in the end they better understand each other? I think we need to do that for science. That would be great if I can remember correctly. They both keep their own brains in the switcheroo. But if you find me one slightly perturbed scientist performing brain swap, I'm in. I love to analyze what tactics you already know and don't know. It'd give me a great starting point. This is great. Having a training partner can help me get to the next level, and maybe we can inspire Team Good Clean Fun to join us in the adventure too. We should play sometime. Like now? How about right now? Oh, Rhapsody looks down and strand of their hair hiding their face. I don't really play FOD2. What? I prefer to watch, to instruct, to cheer on my friends. And now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. I've met one person who seems to understand FOD2 on the same wavelength as myself and I don't even play. Perhaps I should clarify a little. Yes, do that.
Right when FOD2 launched, I was recruited on a professional team Play to Win.
The team that Zealous joined?
It wasn't at all what I expected. I wanted a group of friends. Instead, I got a super aggro team. Always trying to prove themselves with a better than the rest attitude. It was gross. I was ostracized because I wasn't competitive enough. They all pushed each other real hard. Too hard. I refused to join in their unhealthy behaviors, and so they kicked me out.
Well, it sounds like you're better off without
In
them.
the end, I wasn't good enough.
No, fuck that.
Sure, they win almost all the time, so I guess they've got that going for them. But they're all a bunch of no good, hyper-aggressive people who end up toxifying our community. The scene would be better off without them.
Sounds like Zealous joined the perfect team. They'll fit right
After
in.
they tossed me out of the team house, I just don't have the heart to dive back in professionally. But that doesn't mean I'm not a part of Team Good Clean Fun. I'm here to stay.
So then if you don't play anymore, what do you do? Oh, I showcase matches. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail? Wait, casting. You do the play-by-play voiceover. Correct, sorry. Showcast comes from the earliest software used for it. Kind of like an old school term, and as the eldest here, I tend to use language I grew up with. I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useless stats about the match, and building up the hype by yelling, "Goal!" I'm that person. Express replace sports with esports. Yeah, I get it. I bet you learn a lot from showcasting. I see. So by watching and announcing all the matches, not only do you have to know everything, you also learn new things as you watch. You got it. Plus, I really enjoy getting people excited for a game I love so dearly. Suddenly there's a beeping noise, and for once it's not Iris. My laundry! I forgot all about it. That's the timer for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with Cyrus, but these socks won't find their matches themselves. You should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own ways. You'll see what I mean. And don't forget to find me later when you're ready to start your training.
See you later.
Okay! Rhapsody smiles, waves me off, and returns their focus back to their laundry. They're so fine. A showcaster, eh? All the announcements I've watched always have a full E-tank and 110 non-stop power, but Rhapsody's so chill. Too chill to fill the profile. They didn't even raise their voice once. However, they do know a ton about FOD2, which is advantages for that profession. Oh, and how could I forget? They want to teach me. Yeah, Rhapsody will obviously be a fun person to learn some hot tips from. I'm excited to be around someone that shares the same passion for FOD2 that I have. I hope Rhapsody shows me some great strats to defeat my enemies. With those, perhaps I can take down Zealous a couple notches. Maybe I'll even get a chance to hear them showcast. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? All right, let's go talk to a young woman who's relaxing in the cafe. Is she part of the team? Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my god. I literally love her outfit. It is so cute. It's such a pretty color on her. Oh my god. So cute. Love her little glasses. Love of my life. A young woman sits at the table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favor of the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old portable game console? Seriously? That's some retro dedication. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally rolling up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck and trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she noticed my approach and offers a greeting first.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Can I help you with something? You look lost.
No, actually, I want to talk to you. Rhapsody suggested I get your approval for joining Team GCF. My tag's Cyrus.
My name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
No. And you want to join us? Really? We're not actually much of a team. More like a social club or something. Just a circle of friends who happen to play FOD too. I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so it's a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Supposed to be? Was there a prophecy or something? If you count an adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, sure, we can call it prophecy. Iris sent you here? Oh, well, okay, that changes everything. Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed, so I'm still cross-linking my databases. But that's my mom. Hi, Mom. Oh my god. Wait, Mom? Iris calls you Mom? I have questions.
Right. Hi.
So cute.
I sorta invented Iris. I mean, it was a group effort. Not just me, but I led the team that made her. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects in ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Cineslotion. It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package. A virtual assistant with a winning personality. But that was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market. Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's rogue servers around so they can live freely. I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
Okay. Interesting. Would you say irises are actually alive? That's a curious word for it. Killed. Not erased or deleted or anything you normally apply to uninstalling an app. You think Iris isn't actually a new form of life? It's a curious idea, isn't it? Definitely. Iris is alive. I may have created her, but she's grown since then and become something so complex I can't even understand her code anymore. Isn't that similar to the evolution of life? We have no right to commit digital genocide and destroy her. I'm glad someone with a kind heart set up those servers so she can keep living and thriving. Is she organic life? Intelligence we know intelligence to be? No, she's something new. Alien. Didn't the alien try repeatedly to kill Ripley? Okay, so maybe there are some concerns, but still, I feel greeting a new life form by trying to destroy it is probably not going to help the organic virtual relations in the long run. I'd been assuming Iris is just some generic digital assistant app, but maybe there's more going on here. Anyway, that was my past. These days, I'm more focused on games. There's my life passion. Grace shows me the gray plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on her table next to her lunch. This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid, bought to use with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games I could play, I upgraded myself, replaced the screen with a color LCD, changed the guts for a miniature PC motherboard, all on my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me anyway. They saw video games as a waste of time. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. But not quite as important to society as whatever mismatch of tech my siblings cook up. But I love games, and I especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or an open world RPG with arcade cabinets. Sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD too and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs. Japanese, Western, don't care. I'm even developing my own RPG, actually. The Wanderlust Trail. It's a working title. Development is pretty slow since it's just been me, but I hope to make a living, breathing world beyond compare. You know what? Yeah, I can sympathize. I love sitting down and singing the game for hours. I feel ya. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn and next thing you know, the sun's going down and come back up. Can't imagine doing that standing up at arcade cabinets. Exactly. To really delve deep into a game, one that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots, a game that's more than a game that is the world. And she realizes her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for so long. I should finish this up, and I need to clear this dungeon too. Sorry, I tend to ramble once I get on a roll. It's fine, hardly rambling at all. Enjoy your
Bye.
lunch. Bye for now. Bye, Grace. Soon enough, she's buried herself into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me up completely. That was a relief, meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. Not I could spot anyway, right? Yeah. Gotta admire her passion. She's got a strong heart and her head's on straight. It's clear Grace is passionate about her work and her play. I really respect that. Good to know that someone on the team is going to be simply a delight to play with. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Let's go. The woman with the cane who bumped into me is playing a driving game. Let's go talk to her. Upon setting foot in a small arcade for the first time, well, okay, so I've never been to arcade before, not even for a birthday party, but I've been in the internet and I know things, usually they're bigger than this. Shouldn't I be drowned out by the beeps and boops? Why are there children running recklessly on the aisle of games? Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Honestly, this is more a caboose to the great locomotive that is Good Clean Fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed in the small side room attached to the laundromat. Most are games I don't recognize either. Figured I had a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should be taking more advantage of. I consult Iris to get the details before I dare approach anyone. Hey Iris, what are these games exactly? I hold my phone up so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera.
Computing.
Obviously, the one in your middle is your favorite game, Fist of Discomfort 2. The driving game back there is Fast Cars 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Cars 5. What happened to Fast Cars 6? We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. Not anymore. And moving on, the light gun shooting game is Medagalon 4 Rise of Steel, affectionately known as MG4 by its fans, since the full title is a mouthful. The game with the marquee at the Disc Freeze Arcade isn't actually a game, it's a multicade. A what? A few dozen older games jammed to a single cabinet. Lastly, the crane game. Yeah, okay, I know what crane games are. Crane goes down, fails to grab the prize, comes back up, sadness ensues. That's really it, huh? I was expecting more? Okay, then, well, thanks, Iris.
Offline.
No problem. Now go out there and say hi to your new friends. With a sigh, I pocket my phone again. Very informative, but there's one major problem with the tableau of arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in this arcade is being played, except Fist of Discomfort 2. I know Rhapsody said this was a pretty casual team, but seriously? No one's playing? Something's off. No turning back now, though. With a shrug, I proceed onwards. And when in black drifts sharply around turn after turn in Fast Cars 2, navigating her virtual car effortlessly through a winding mountain road. So hot. That's definitely the one who bumped into me earlier, and then scowled at me before rushing off. Hopefully I haven't caught her in a bad mood. I should probably wait for her to finish up before approaching. So I'm content to watch out the corner of my eye as she closes in on the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. I wonder if the other cars are online players or just AI chumps. Are there any online-ready arcade games other than FOD2? There's so little I know about this stuff. This whole cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat with a steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know diehard PC gamers who love racers have similar gear. One thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't using the pedals. There's some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is that normal for arcade games? Before I can ponder it further, her card slides sideways before the finish line. First place. Fireworks, confetti, cheering, and she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of her seat and fetches her walking cane, leaning heavily on it as she pulls herself up, standing with great effort, her metal knee brace creak as she does. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. And she turns to face me, shifting the disability assistant walking cane from her hand to hand as she shifts her
You want
weight.
next? Been standing there a while.
Don't say something wrong. There's no good answer. All of these are terrible. All these are bad. We're just gonna do that one. Right, the perfect solution to this quandary. Don't say anything at all. It's foolproof. Just stand here staring at her, saying nothing. Not a thing. Standing here and stare without saying a word. Oh god, this is actually worse, isn't it? This is also bad. She sighs deeply, reaching to rub at her temples before responding.
Syringomyelia.
Syringo, what's that now?
Cysts in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis of the extremities. Varies from person to person. Weak legs and
Oh, sorry.
cysts in the weak legs and arms in my case. Joint pain. Some good days, some bad days. Used to carry an explanation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me, then walk away. But figured that was too catty of me. Stopped doing it. Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive. You good with talking it out in the open, like adults? Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Yeah, I'm good with talking. Thank you. Good.
Call me Jinx. 1 word, 4 letters. Nice and simple. And you are?
Cyrus, pleased to meet you despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it. What brings you to this little arcade? Not much going on here. Most folks come for the laundry or the pizza.
So I talked with Rhapsody about joining your team, and now I'm going around asking for everyone's buy-in. Considering how I acted just now, you got every right to tell me to hit the street. She considers, tapping her fingers along the handle of her cane. Joining Team GCF? Really? Why? Not that professional of a team, just a bunch of friends who play FOD and stuff. I know, and that's okay. At this point, I'd be happy to play on any team. I know I can't get where I want to be alone. Can feel on that one. Situation like mine, you need to rely on others more than you want. Just have to accept the facts on the ground in the end. And thinking about it, might be fun to take a pro tour run. No way we actually make it, but might be fun. Okay, sounds good to me. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. You can do some practice scrims on FOD2 whenever you like, provided I'm not racing. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that everyone else here has a side hustle. Some games they play more than FOD2. She leans against the Fastcar 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand's control lever with her cane. Modifier for me, all special-like. Friend of Ben and Matt said it for me. A techie named Naomi. Oh, I miss you, Naomi. Can't work the pedals. No, but my arms still have some play and hand controls. Take care of everything. A little harder, but I like a challenge. Not just Fastcar 7, though. Secretly, tweaked this cab out to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what. Like to mix up what I drive. Gets boring otherwise. Does it play Fast Cards 1 through 6 too? No. I don't remember what the right answer is. Yeah, we'll just do this one. I'm guessing you have the entire Fast Cards over there too? I've never played any of them myself. Yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 on here. No Fast Card 6? We don't talk about Fast Card 6. Not anymore. I know, that's what I told them. Long story, ugly story. Struck from Fast Cards canon, edited out of arcade history. For the best, wasn't a good game anyway. She pauses, considering for one quiet moment.
What's your story anyway?
Story?
What moves you? What makes you tick? Why you're so hyped for the Pro Tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals? If we're going to be teammates, I should know you better. You already know enough about me. Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with. Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
I wouldn't say I exactly know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered me as much as she wants to for now. She stands there, patiently waiting for me to lay it out for her. Well, I've been a hardcore gamer all my life, going for the pro tours and natural evolution of that. I can't say I'm a pro, but I'm close to pro as you can get while staying amateur. My T-job sucks, my life sucks, but I love games. When I see it, going for the gold, the ultimate gold, is just the next step in expressing that love. And I get that this team isn't exactly diehard as me, still, I think there could be something here, and I'm willing to try. She nods along, taking it all in. Seems like she's the sort who likes to take plenty of time to listen, understand, and form a response before speaking. Makes sense. Yeah.
Sounds good here.
You can't even think about how to cross that finish line until you start the car. Won't promise you much out of this experience. Won't promise we can be friends even. But if you're willing to try, I'm willing to try. Jinx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around.
See you later.
Okay, tiring out now. I think I'll go take 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot in your mouth. You'll do fine. Roger. Thanks, Jinx. That was awkward, a little awkward at first. Thankfully, I didn't nuke myself on orbit on that one, and things smoothed out considerably afterwards. In fact, seems like a thoughtful person. Not quick to rush judgment on me. I think we'll get along just fine. There's a certain area of cool control about her. She can be fierce, but she knows when to be fierce. And if I can't drive her away on an accident like that, I think we'll do well as teammates. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Okay. We're gonna get all the girlies. I approached a young woman busy playing the elaborately named Metal Gear 4 Rise of Steel. Oh, she's so everything to me. Hello, ma'am. She's even noticed my approach, to engross and laying waste to the pixelated post-apocalyptic robot hordes. I mean, I don't know much about arcades, but I think I've heard this sort of game. Light guns, right? They shoot light or something? No clue how that works. One thing I'm pretty sure of is she's using both player 1 and player 2 guns at the same time. Despite the ridiculous of the John Woo style, she's landing every shot. I should probably wait for her to finish, but just lurking without at least a single word is probably not cool at all. Hey,
Die! Die! Die!
And she's just tapping her foot and patiently waiting for the boss robot to do something other than standing around posing.
Ugh. I hate this RNG boss fight. Either send drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all. I mean, can you believe this shit? It's 20 and game designers are still relying on quarter-munching RNG in their games. It's like, they don't give a crap about consistent pacing and excitement. It's totally okay for like 7 drones to hit at once and then nothing for 15 seconds, huh? Boring. But honestly, I feel worse for the speedrunners. I've got a cousin who's got the world record time on MG3, but it took hundreds of tries to get a perfect cycle. Finally, more drones! About time.
While I just stare on in silent confusion. Finally, after laying waste to the metal minions of the Metalgadon Meta Lord, she spares me a glance over her
Who are
shoulder.
you?
We'll do name Cyrus. Not trying to interrupt your game. I can come back later. I'm Cyrus, but if you want me to drop in later when you finish saving humanity from the robot menace, that's cool. Nah, it's all good. I can multitask. Sure enough, when she turns her eyes back to the game and unloads a fresh salvo into the metal horror, she continues chatting away. So, what's your deal anyway? Right, I've already won Rhapsody's favor. If I can keep that ball rolling, I can make this official. Here we go. Best foot forward. Make the best possible impression. I talked with Rhapsody about maybe joining your FOD2 team, and sure, okay. That's fine. You're in. What, seriously? She finishes up her game, holstering the player 1 and 2 light guns, but returning to face me properly. Seriously, we're pretty much stuck in a rut now. Not chasing down FOT glory like we oughta, in my opinion. Maybe having someone else on the team willing to take things head on will be a swift kick in the ass Team GCF needs. So why not? You and I, two of a kind, let's do this. That was suspiciously easy, but I also shouldn't complain. Never kick a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We Fisters gotta stick together, right? Fisters? Are we not doing phrasing anymore? What? I like little nicknames, so sue me. But fine, we'll do phrasing. I can do phrasing. So is that why it's called Team GCF? Because you like things short and snappy? No, our team doesn't have any kind of official name. It's a, what do you call it, working title. I think Rhapsody told you all about our little gang of weirdos, more or less. Honestly, we're barely a team, and I've been pushing for us to get on top of this stuff, but I'm just 1 out of 6. Okay, so 2 out of 7 isn't exactly majority either, but it's still a bit more than I had before.
Perfect.
And if you somehow got Rhapsody on board, well, that could turn things around completely. They're an FOT2 expert.
No, I'm down.
So if my friends want you in, I'm down with that. You're in. Dunzo. They're good people, and I know I can trust their judgment. Besides, I don't really sit around and ruminate. I see something that looks fun, I go for it. 9 times 10, I'm rewarded. And the 10th time, I crash and burn, with valuable learning experience as my reward. Also a good thing. So yeah, I'm impulsive as fuck, but I'm not completely reckless. I'm just not willing to let an opportunity slip out of fear might go wrong. I'm cool with newcomers joining our clique. Anything to liven up the party a bit. Then she pauses, as if trying really hard to remember something she forgot.
Ooh, right. I forgot to tell you my name. Duh.
She's this ready and willing to sign me on as her partner in crime and totally forgot basic introductions?
Name's Zapper, as in the great-granddaddy of all light guns. As in Zappa, 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 Kapow! No.
I love her. I don't in fact know exactly what she's referencing. PC gamers have never had plastic gun controllers. And I'm Cyrus, which I told you before,
Pleased to
actually.
meet you. You seem kind of fun.
You want to go a few rounds against the Metal Lord? I can give you some tips. Tip number 1, trigger discipline. And don't look down the barrel. That's tip 2. Tip 3 is hand sanitizers, because Kitty loves this game and they got gross hands. Before she gets too deep in her list, I decided to clarify a point. Can't say I've ever played one of these games before. I play plenty of first-person shooters on my PC. Basically the same thing, right? No. Not really. No. Light gun romps are on rails. They sweep you through the scene like a Hollywood camera director. Way more exciting. And instead of nudging a mouse less than 2 centimeters and clicking, you gotta aim and fire a physical gun. If your aims suck, you suck. Okay, I'll grant that you have no control of your movement means and it's like tactical and strategic, but hey, fuck tactic strategy stuff. I prefer the adrenaline rush and... Wait, you mean you've never played a light gun game? You're just a PC gamer? Crap, my arcade newbiness is leaking through. Curse my computer-based gaming heritage. I expect her to mock me endlessly for being a know-nothing doofus, but... Oh man, I haven't talked to a newbie in ages. This will be great.
Aw, yeah.
Half the fun of being an arcade gamer is sharing what you love with newbies. Most people I talk to are veterans or not as easily impressed. So you won't rake me over the coals for being a noob? You kidding? There's nothing better than a warm, supple arcade virgin. Yeah, okay, that was a step too far. Whatever, just welcome back, begin again. The point is, I think you will have a blast learning all this stuff, and I'd be happy to be your
I
guide.
have one question for you, and this is absolutely, utterly important, so consider your words carefully.
Oh boy, my anxiety spikes briefly as I nod to her to
Can
continue.
you be awesome?
Awesome in what way?
In every way. I don't give a fuck about win-loss rating. What I care about is being awesome. I need someone who can be just as awesome as I am, ready to pull the risk-taking, high-flying, stylish moves, both in-game and in real life. You think you can get on my level?
Well, no. Also my middle name and my last name. I think you underestimate how fucking awesome I am. I start every morning by somersaulting out my bedroom window, then I chug a bottle of Sunny D and do a wicked kickflip over a pit of tigers flying straight into the sun. So yeah, I can be awesome. And her face lights up like a zillion firecrackers going off at once. Fuck yeah! You and I, we're gonna get along just fine. Satisfied, she steps back from my personal space, and I'm thankful I'm getting some breathing room back. Sorry, I can come on a bit strong, I know. I think we have different definitions of a bit, but it's cool. I'll admit, though, I'm surprised to hear someone with Pro Tour aspirations is so focused on style. Whatever happens to play to win? Isn't the whole point of playing game is to, beat the opponent and win the match? I hate that phrase. I hate the concept. Play to win? What a joke. Remember back when Silent Blade could slash dash you over and over in infinite combo? Cheap as hell, pathetic, but technically legal since the game allowed for it. If you aren't using Silent Blade infinite loops, you aren't playing to win, they told me. You can't call it cheap, only scrubs ignore it in effective tactics.
This is so f***ed up.
But it was boring to watch. It was frustrating seeing all these serious-minded optimization junkies content to loop each other to the death. And the makers of FOD2 even agreed because they passed it out. Ha! Eat it, jerkos. Me, I don't play to win. I play to be awesome. I play to have fun. Do I like winning? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't? But I'm going to do it my way, or I won't do it at all. And anyone who calls me a scrub because I play how I want to play can get fucked. Perhaps realizing she's going on for a rant, Zapper dials it back a bit after that. Sorry, I speak from the heart. Only way I know how to live. Hey, I need to try and get one more MG4 run in before the after-school rush hits this place. We'll talk later, okay? Sure thing. Have fun smashing up robots and stuff. Okay, you metal bastards. Round 2. I leave Zapper to her unending quest to put laser blasts through the slowly trundling chrome skeleton men and depart. That was intense. As for my thoughts on this new teammate, well, intense but fun. Hang around her will be a blast, no doubt. Angie's eager for the Pro Tour, which helps. Life comes at you fast, and Zapper seems ready to tackle it head on. I like that. She's also deeply interested in the Pro Tour, which helps me considering that's my dream. I could see us hanging out more, definitely. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Let's go talk to... I spot a young man intently focused on playing what looks like Space Invaders, cranked to 11. I can't even begin to visually parse the chaos of this game. I think there's a spaceship somewhere, but all I see are glowing projectiles flooding the screen. Somehow the game isn't immediately ending, so I presume he's managed to dodge each and every single bullet. And finally, a golden fireball fills the screen. His luck runs out at last. With a long and ragged sky, he steps forward from the controls.
The inevitability of a game over. Some days you get the radioactive mutant space bear, and some days the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose. But in the end, it's always the bear.
Shaking it off, he pulls up the corner of his mouth to a smile and engages in friendly conversation mode.
Newcomer to GCF? This multicade's got more than just shmups. There's retro classics and stuff too. Go ahead and quarter up if you want. I'm done for now.
I think men should wear crop tops more. I think that's a requirement. I think it should be put into law. Men need to wear crop tops more.
Name's Domino. I lurk around this place when I'm not doing anything else of importance, which is most of the time. Let me know if you need anything. If you're lucky, maybe I can actually provide it.
Good to meet you. My name's Cyrus. I'm going around making introductions. I'm joining Team GCF. Rhapsody said I should come by and say howdy. How exactly does one join an organization that barely exists? I've never heard someone walking up and saying, "Hi, can I join your circle of friends?" Even if it'd be nice if people did that, this whole world could use more kindness as a whole. I get this is a pretty casual game. I'm hoping to make a run for the Pro Tour. Not a great match, but that's okay. I'm here now, so I figured the least I can do is take a shot at it, right?
Don't know about that.
That's literal opposite of the least you can do. The least you can do is lie down and never get up again, right? There's something a bit creepy in his tone when he says that, like he's trying to sound like he's joking when he really isn't. He looks me over once top to bottom.
Hey,
Anyway, welcome to the fold. We got pizza, we got laundry pods. Please, for the love of God, do not mix the two up when choosing your food sources. If you need anything, you call on your buddy Domino. Just don't call Domino's unless you want pizza. Although Ben and Matt make a damn good slice, truth be told. So what's your deal, besides Fist Discomfort 2, I mean? I need a deal aside from Fist Discomfort FOD 2? Life's not a YA novel. You're allowed to have more than one character attribute. Yes? I'm very level-headed in a crisis, if that matters. A useful trait, to be sure, but I meant your passions. Or is it really just FOD2 all day, every day? Eat, breathe, sleep, FOD2. You know what? Yeah, I'm also... You know what? No, we're gonna be honest. What can I say? FOD2 is my chosen lifestyle. I don't see myself needing a passion other than FOD2. It gets me all fired up and ready each day.
What?
Wow, what an empty existence. Hey. Sorry, I shouldn't judge.
Sure, why not?
And hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Use it, own it, make it yours, why not? At least you got a thing that works for you. Count yourself lucky. Must be nice having aspirations and ambitions. He spares a glance to the arcade cabinet, which is silently running a demo of the ridiculous over-the-top space shooting game he was playing.
You ever wonder what it's like?
Oh, what's like?
To be in space, flying at unbearable speeds, surrounded by nothing but void and enemies, closing in on all sides. Probably one of the most terrifying experiences ever. Like being an early Russian cosmonaut, desperately holding on as your ship shakes apart around you. I think that's why I love bullet hell shmups. They're nightmares. Pure nightmares. But you can safely engage with that nightmare. Explore it. It's just a game, after all. It can't really hurt you. And every time you explode, a silent, white-hot ball in the vacuum of space, you have another chance to try again. I've gotten very, very good at exploding. And not exploding. It's all muscle memory by now.
You know what? I'll admit I'm not familiar with a shmup. What's that? I'm something of an arcade newbie. I have no clue what a shmup is aside from a heart attack-inducing spam of bullets. Exactly. It's a shoot 'em up or shmup game. Especially a bullet hell shmup because, well, it's a hell comprised entirely of bullets. Takes an intense amount of skill to play one of these things compared to, like, Galaga or one of its simpler ancestors. Betting that makes you great at FOD2. When the ninjas are thick thieves, it takes a lot of focus to rise above the chaos. Focus, or in my case, instinct. You just let go and let instinct take over. Fight to survive, no matter the game.
Thing.
I'd be happy to show you sometime, either in FOD2 or maybe teaching you the way of shmupping. Up to you. Let's hit a brief yawn, defocusing his eyes for a moment. Sorry, long night, overslept too. I'm not quite at my best. I'll give you a properly enthusiastic greeting, maybe with streamers and confetti next time. Rain check okay with you? Sounds good here. He offers me a quick salute.
Nice seeing you.
Welcome to our glorious mess. Until next time. He steps away from the arcade machine to head out to the laundromat and maybe lie down a bit. Can't imagine the tumble dryer as being conducive to rest, though. He seems like a fun guy, a little off-kilter, but so what? Could be entertaining to hang out with. He's got a wicked sense of humor and a witty use of words. Definitely a sharply funny guy. Sometimes he's a bit weird, okay, but so what? We're all weird in one way or another. I'm not going to judge. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Hey, baby. A guy in a hoodie intently playing the prize catcher game. Hi. Curiously enough, the man is not only playing FOD2, isn't playing FOD2, but he's not really playing a game, more a toy for kiddies who don't understand the physical probability of crane machine. I walk up to him. He's busy moving the Bleepo-matic prize crane back and forth, lining up just over the dragon dolly. And contrary to expectation, when the crane dips down and pulls back up, it's managed to snag the dragon by the tail with precision. With a smirk, he pulls his prize from the retrieval chute, but then opens the game up with a key turned in his lock, puts the toy back in the pile, and seals the game up tightly afterward. Then he's back at it, moving the crane for a second try at the prize he's literally just won. I am confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at him in utter bewilderment and isn't offended in the slightest.
Catch and release, yes?
What?
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process. So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair. Suppose I could just pick the lock. But I felt it best to get the approval of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard.
I am filled with questions.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. But in this case, ask away. I'm game to play if you are.
Let's start with names. What's yours?
Call me Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name. But Sir Robin of Locksley befits me more than any other title. How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
So my name's Saris, and Rhapsody said I could join your FOD2 team. I already know you're not exactly a ladder grinding championship team, but I mean, I'm here, so I'm willing to give it a go. Ah, I see. Very well, if Rhapsody obsessed you, then I can accept you as well, Saris. Welcome, welcome. By your side I shall stand. Against any foe what should challenge thee. You've mine word on that, at risk of overdoing the king's English. Although, from your phrasing, it seems we aren't exactly what you were expecting. Not really, no. I asked my Iris app to find a team interested in the Pro Tour for me to sign the dotted line with. Instead, she sent me to a laundromat. But this brightened him so brightly he could outshine the sun. Ah, Lady Iris, good day to you, good day. I'm familiar with your sisters. Want to assist me in your daily endeavors. Hello, I'm Iris. I'm afraid I'm Saris's freshly installed copy, so I haven't met your Iris yet. Welcome, both of you, to Team GCF. Not a very exciting name, but it's what we have at the moment. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do. Luxley winks at me before getting back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and outstretches his hand to me. Now then, would you care for a crane game prize? I've not completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your honor. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby is a token of honor? I suppose in this particular case, sentiment is a fair portion of honor, rather than the stuffed toy itself. Aside from FOD2, I specialize in prize games, you see. Alley rollers, crane games, light stackers, things of that nature. And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favor of the greedy arcade owners, well, I always carry a few tools of the trade, as it were, to tilt the odds towards justice.
Justice prevails.
I am proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in this city alone. Yeah, sticking to the bastards rip-off kids with cheapo prizes and rigged games. Sticking to the man by pulling off daring heists and prize games? Yeah, fight the power, overthrow the system. Arcade anarchy now. Indeed, I admit to being something of an arcade anarchist. This industry has far too many unscrupulous forces guarding it, which must be kept in check by all means. I find honor can be found even doing dishonorable deeds under the right circumstances. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from my arcade which seek my capture. Not that I keep my prize for myself, of course. Give to the rich. Steal from the rich. Give to the poor. Not give to the rich. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. That's some good karma right there. Indeed. But there's more to it than desire to turn frowns upside down. Oxy ponders on how to phrase this, but wording he wants to use.
It's a matter of... A matter of fair play. Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariably tilted against the player and mask the unfairness behind glitz and glamour. I am a firm believer in fairness and justice. Too much in this world hinges on injustice. Injustice to keep the wheels greased and turning.
He's an ally.
I suppose you're not here for my rants about the ills of society. You're here to win.
You know what? It's fine. You're clearly passionate about this. I don't mind a little ranting. It's clear you're really passionate about the idea of fair play. Indeed, few truly understand the concept. It's not simply about no advantages, it's about equal footing. In addition, many are blind to their own advantages, seeing themselves as being on equal footing when in reality they've had a leg up all their lives. My philosophy extends beyond merely rigged carny scam games, but to fairness within society itself, if you'll pardon my ranting, of course. Consider it pardoned.
Excellent.
So you practice cane catches all day when not fleeing from the long arm of the arcade law? Well, there's also FOD2, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing today, true, but we do play. And I do have my own affairs I attend to. I'm afraid I don't spend nearly as many hours in the GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support it in time available to me. You have my word, friend. I feel the burning need to bow back to him in turn, some sweeping courtly gesture. Well, I best busy myself for the time being.
Fare thee well.
I hope to see more of you, Sayers. Be well. With introductions complete, he returns to the prize game, targeting that dinosaur for yet another catch. Well, that certainly was interesting. He's eccentric for sure, but his heart seems to be in the right place, and that counts for a lot. He's into flamboyantly gentlemanly gestures, to be certain. Strangely endearing, though. I don't mind quirky folks in my life, particularly ones as friendly as Lockley. We should get along just fine. Alright, and I think we're going to wrap up there for today. So we'll leave there for part 1. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to go on this little adventure, and oh, you see all of my things. Okay, we'll do it here, so I don't get them mixed up. But yeah. We're gonna end the game there, and we'll be back next time to continue through chapter 1. And yeah, thank you so much.